Alright, so we're going to install the rocker arm assembly. Just remember that this one is kind of chamfered, so make sure you put the right bolt in that one, because that's where all your oil, you see a little hole, I believe that's where all your oil is going to come up and lubricate your whole rocker arm assembly, rocker arm shaft system, and also to the head. So yeah, we're going to put that on, and then make sure these are lined up. Get your flashlight and make sure you can see in there that it is in the cup. And you got to make sure that's the case, so that way you don't mess this up. So we're going to place this in here. Make sure all those are in. Just double checking. Slip this guy in. Lines up pretty good. Got my rocker arm assembly. It's kind of gonna go like this. Just setting it up there right now. Make sure my bolt is in the right. So you can see the bolt that goes in the hole is gonna be this one right here is skinnier. It's got a longer shank going on, and that's, I think so. And it's, yeah, just skinnier here, so that's so oil can work its way up. So make sure that goes in this one here, and these three are regular bolts, and it'll be the same on the other side. The push rods go into their home. Squirt some all over the place. Should have put this on before, honestly. But I'm just gonna put some in there. So you want to start with the inner two. You're not torquing them down, you're just going until it's a little snug. Luckily these are just solid lifters, so there's not a big set sequence for it. So these are torqued to 45. I'm gonna start at, let's see, I should be able to get this down. There's 25, 28. I'll start with 30. I'm not even torquing it yet because it seemed to go down quite a bit. Yeah. Okay, it's getting there. Alright, now it's ready to torque to 30. 30. Now we're going to go up to 45, final torque. Alright, that side's done. I'm going to do the other side in the same way. And then we can put the valve cover on just to get it covered. Alright guys, garage looks a lot different. That's because we just made this paint booth here. Let's go on the inside. So I made it pretty easy to get into here. And then just close it up. Lots of overlap. Here we are. Went ahead and just taped it off up to the ceiling. Perfect height, touches the ground all the way around. And we did a little overlap here so I can open it, use my toolbox, whatever I need to use. Obviously we gotta have the speaker. It's got overspray on it anyways. Heater, it's about 72 degrees in here right now. Well, it's showing 73, let's turn it down. So, perfect temperature. I'm not gonna show you guys the spraying process because I don't wanna get overspray on my camera today. But we're gonna make this thing look good. Let's do some YouTube magic. There we go. All done. This looks pretty dang good. It's not fully cured yet. But we're going to start, put the water pump back on, dress it up, make it look good. Well, the bolts are hideous, so I'm gonna clean them real quick. Well, it's not new, but looks a lot better. Alright, spark plug time. They were all at 0.045, and for tuning it up, they say 0.032 to 0.038 or something like that. So I sparked them all between 0.033 and 0.035. So they're all ready to go in. Let's take out our painted spark plugs, which we're just put in there to plug the gaps. And we'll put new spark plugs in. Thought I was recording, I was not. These are the new valve covers I got for it. I'm putting the gasket in right now. A little dusty. I thought we were going with a lighter blue, but we're actually going with a darker blue. We'll see how these look. If these don't look good, I can either return them for the chrome, or I can paint them the same color as the engine, as they would come from the factory. So I had to repaint these things. What I'm doing is I'm gonna take a razor, scrape away the paint on the fins, and then I'll get a 1000 grit dual action and then clean it up. Alright, so I cleaned up the shop a little bit, and I was just sitting back admiring this thing. It came out amazing, better than I expected. I mean, it looked okay, but as you piece it together, but look at this. Man, that looks good, even from behind. Wow. Super excited about this. I'm gonna get a oil filler cap for there. I could drill here and do one, but I think I'm gonna do one on that side. That way, you know, it matches. We'll add oil, rotate it, stab distributor, do the spark plugs, and then it's pretty much ready to go in. Put it on the hoist, and I got the clutch and flywheel over there. And I ordered the ballast for this thing, or the resistor. I didn't know it needed one, but yeah, I got that coming. Once again, another engine build where I try and do step by step, but as time goes by, it's like I'm just trying to get stuff done. He really wants his truck back, and I understand him. Like, especially seeing it come together, you're just like, come on, come on, come on. So I'm trying to do what I can to make it pretty cool. I know he doesn't care too much. He just wants it to look nice and new. We're not gonna paint the engine bay. Me and my dad are gonna push the truck out, and I'm gonna pressure wash it and clean it really good. The paint is actually pretty good. There's a little bit of rust, so I might end up painting a little bit. I'm not planning on it. The plan would be when I paint the truck, if I paint the truck next year, then I will paint the engine bay as well. So we'll see how far I get carried away with that, but let's just take a second to appreciate it. Thanks again for anybody who stuck around to watch this little process here. Sorry again, I didn't get everything. If you have questions, go ahead and ask. I'll try to get to it when I can. Sometimes I don't get back to comments for like a week or so, depending on how busy life is. But yeah, thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 1,000. Hopefully, I'll be at 1,000 before I post this video. I got a few videos I got to edit for the past like 2 months of work. So I'll be hopefully posting videos every week or so for the next month or two. So, yep, see you guys next time.